Right, more on our top stories in a moment, but let's first take you to Muizenberg, where a 50-year-old teacher is running 50 half marathons to buy school shoes for children in 50 needy schools. Irfaan Abrahams made the pledge when he turned half a century last year. He's already helped pupils at 3 schools. eNCA's Monique Mortlock is there and joins us now. Monique, a very charitable notion. Money raised already. What are today's events going to encompass?
So today, Mr. Irfaan Abrahams, who's a teacher at Leesburg Primary School, he will be attempting to complete his 26th half marathon, and as you mentioned, he made this pledge last year. He's running a little bit late due to the heavy mist around Cape Town, and even though it's a chilly morning, this isn't stopping him and his group, who are also on their way with him, just to attempt this truly inspiring mission. He's already helped about 3 schools. His aim is to help 50 schools, and for each school they need or they want to get about 400 to 500 pairs of shoes for those needy learners. And when I spoke to him a little earlier yesterday, he was actually busy with a feeding scheme, busy cooking up pots and pots of food for communities, and I see that many of his runners have arrived, so hopefully we can grab some of them. They're all kitted out in their pinks in support of this great initiative. He also started a NPO called Lace Up for Change, and this is part of that drive. I see him running. The man of the moment is running towards us. Good morning, sir. I see you very energetic. Good morning, Mr. Irfaan Abrahams. If I can just ask just to put up very energetic this early in the morning. Sir, just tell us, what is your aim for today's run?
Today, thanks Monique, today is the 26th run, and today is going to be one of those days where we're going to have one of our biggest turnouts because of the people finding the interest within the project, and they've messaged that they're going to be coming out here today and join us on a run. And we just want people to come out here, smell the fresh air. We live in a time where everything is doom and gloom, and we want just fresh air that freshens you up. So we're going to be doing 21 kilometers from Muizenberg to Simonstown. It's 10.5 kilometers, and then make our way back again. But if you just want to do a walk, if you just want to do 5 kilometers from Muizenberg to as far as you wish, and then come back again and meet us afterwards and chat and see how we can share, because this is not an Irfaan Abrahams project. This is a community project, and the more people we get involved, we can reach out to more schools. Our pledge is to try and fit out and kit out 50 underprivileged, really needy schools within our peninsula. We're going to do one in Port Elizabeth, one in Durban, one in Gauteng, and one in Northern Gauteng. But if we can get as many people as we can to come on board to see what the project is all about, I think that's important. And just for me, most importantly, to finish the 21 Ks. Everybody thinks, Irfaan, it's going to be easy. It's never easy. Every day is something good. We have our blessings just to stand up in the morning. How many of our family members that we greeted last week that is not here today? So we're keeping all of them in mind. And before we start a run, we always keep in mind those people who are not well. And we pray for their health to be restored. For those who lost loved ones, we pray that they're in a better place, and that the families are content. Because that's the bigger picture to this whole thing, to show people that through no matter what, we can still try and make a difference in people's lives.
Before I let you go, you are in any case steadily on your way to reaching that 50 goal. You're now at number 26. How, what inspired you last year when you turned 50 to decide, you know what, I'm tackling this ambitious goal? Just quickly for us. Yeah,
2011 was the start of my, 29 was the start of my running journey, and then we took on a project where, as a teacher, we saw there was little resources in a number of schools. I never ran before. I decided to run. I think my third important run was a marathon. I loved it. I was diagnosed with a condition, and never knew if I'm going to stand up the next morning. That inspired me, and a senior, one of the senior teachers, she's passed on now, she said, Irfaan, what would you like to leave behind as an educator? what would you like to leave behind where others can feel inspired? What legacy would you like leave behind? And I thought, wow, else give up what you have. I don't have money. I don't have wealth. I've got myself. And we took 5 years to raise 2.5 million rand for underprivileged schools then. We took on this project, and I think that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Who knows? Next is Kilimanjaro, Everest, whoever. But this was the turning 50, being thankful for God giving me 50 years on earth and trying to make a difference.
Thank you very much. Well, with that positivity, you're definitely going to be reaching that 50 milestone, probably before September, October at the date you're going. That was Mr. Irfaan Abrahams from Lace Up for Change. He's about to run, and we'll catch him on the route a little later.
Thanks very much for that, Monique Mortlock, coming to us from Muizenberg. And just for our viewers, just some quick calculations. At about 150 Rand a pair of school shoes, 400 a school, 50 schools, that's about 3 million Rand. So this team of runners needs all the help they can get to reach that target. Get involved if you can.